What I'm going to do in this video is explain some realities of the knowledge as it currently stands. I'm going to tell you where most people go wrong and explain why doing the knowledge based on your own decided timeline is a bad thing. And I'm hopefully going to motivate you to complete the knowledge quicker than if you hadn't watched this video. So let's get straight to the point. Can the knowledge be done in 18 months? The short answer is yes. But that raises another question. Is anybody doing it in 18 months? And the short answer to that is no, they're not. So what I want to do is explain to you why it is important to try to do it in 18 months and tell you why nobody's actually doing it in 18 months. But first, let me explain how it's possible. There is a clear schedule to complete the knowledge in 18 to 19 months, and it's this. Do 16 runs a week. That takes 20 weeks to complete 320 runs. Do 150 to 250 points per week once the runs are completed. Begin to do point to point at the same time, or ideally, whilst you're completing the runs in module 3 and 4. Put your paper in for the exam when you have done 600 to 1,000 points and get onto appearances within 30 weeks of starting. Now, all of that aspect of the knowledge is in your control, the whole part of it. All of that can be achieved by you even if you're part-time. The next part of completing the knowledge in 18 months is not entirely in your control, regardless of your skill level. You should quite easily pass the written exam, which is the entry ticket set up by TfL to adjudicate whether or not you are at the standard to start oral appearances. Once you start the oral appearances, if you score 3 points or a C each time, which is 12 straight C's required to get your requisition, that will take 360 days of oral appearances. There will be 3 times 56-day intervals between testing, 4 times 28-day intervals between testing, and 4 times 21 days between testing, which is a total of 360 days. Before you all start writing in the comments that you have 4 times 56-day intervals and Dean has miscalculated, I'm afraid you would be wrong. There are only 3 times 56-day intervals, as the very first 56 is not weighted for, so it's not counted as a 56-day interval. So depending on how quick you get on appearances between your 25th and 30th week, you would have completed the knowledge in 18 to 19 months, including your final suburban test, which is running at just a few weeks at the moment.